Alright, hey, you guys, I got this, the NZXT RGB Hue LED strip color control thing. I'm sure if you guys are looking this up, you know what it is. Anyway, if you guys are just watching my video because I uploaded it, it's basically comes with I think it's like a meter long LED strip, and you're able to control all the colors, tones, modes, brightness, and all that stuff on and off. I'll show you guys what it looks like in the case as well. I'll have to splice that together. Basically, this is actually a smaller box than I thought it was going to come in. Yeah, okay. So let's get rid of that, more of this crap. Alright. Really small box. That is a really small box. Alright. So here's the box here, NZXT Hue RGB LED controller. Upside down. So yeah, this thing's pretty popular actually. As you can see why. It has, you know, red, green, blue. I'm probably gonna use green at first. That's what I've been doing. I'll show you guys the other colors as well. 5.20 inch or 5.25 inch bay, so yeah, 5 1/4. Of course, it says the thing is black. Of course, I don't think you're gonna find any white ones anywhere. Although they should make a white one, just because there's a lot of white cases out there. Material steel mesh / plastic. SATA actually gets powered off of the SATA instead of the Molex, like usual. So you guys will have to have an open SATA for this. Let's see. Oh wow, it's actually longer than I thought. The LED strip is 2 meters long, so that's 8 feet. Jeez. So it's got 24 RGB LEDs. Has dials on it, of course. Brightness level 5. Modes. There's 5 modes: normal, fading, flashing, color fading, and color flashing. So basically, it'll just kind of like it'll fade in and out, or it'll flash between different colors, or it'll fade between other colors, which is it's pretty nice. You got all the cool stuff there. And then normal, of course, is just on. So I'm gonna end up taking out my Bitfinex Alchemy LED strip. That Bitfinex Alchemy strip, those things are really nice if you can like get the whole thing lit up. But it just takes like you really want to get some Bitfinex Alchemy Connects if you want to use those, so that way you can extend them, make them longer. Let's see. That's basically it on the case. So let's open it up. Alright, so I've got a game coming up that I've pre-ordered that I'm going to do another unboxing for. I have actually like 4 games coming up that I have pre-ordered. I got, of course, Destiny, Evolve, Warriors Rochi 3 Ultimate, and the one I'm going to be doing the unboxing on, because it's a collector's edition, is Samurai Warriors 4. So yeah, it's a collector's edition of that, and I'll be doing an unboxing on that. Also, I'm debating on whether or not I should, like between 3 cases, the Corsair 750D or the white or black version of the 760T. I'm probably leaning toward. I was going to get the 750D, but I'm kind of leaning towards the 760. It's just a really nice case. Alright. So we got, wow, this is really well packaged. Let's see, so we got the manual here. It's one of those you just kind of like fold out like this. These big things. It shows you all you need to do in here. Pretty, looks like it's pretty simple to figure out here. So, put this back here. some NZXT warranty, so keep that. And we've got the this is really well packaged. All right, so we got the LED strip here. So this is really long. This is quite long. Definitely fit the biggest cases, maybe. I'm pretty sure it fit like the 900B if you were to put it in there, pretty much. So let's put that off to the side here. And here's the controller. Nothing else in here, so I'm just going to toss that aside. This is a very basic looking thing. It's just flat. Nothing in here except for the cords. You pretty much just put this through there and then run them out the side. These are little holes to lock it in place. And then, let's see, here's the brightness one. You just, wow, it's kind of like a clicky feel, like an old radio. Feels nice. Autofocus on this camera is dying. But yeah, it says brightness. This one says power, so you just click it. I don't know if you have to hold it or click it, but that's, you know, it's one of the two. And then I think that's also like, oh, that's also the color, I believe. You change the color with that one. And then here's the mode. I pretty much figured it out as I plug it in there and mess with it. But these all have a click as well. I'll try to figure that out. All right, let's get it in the case and let's see how it works. All right, here we go. So basically, I pretty much just waited till nighttime to do this part because I wanted it to be darker outside, so it's not too bright in here, and you'll see why in a minute. But basically, this is what it looks like as is in the case. Or not, like, you don't see the lights on yet, but I'll show you the front. I also put the Phoenix Recon up there, even though it's not actually working at the moment. I think it's a faulty version of it or whatever. I just didn't get around to sending it in. It wasn't too much money anyway. It was about the same as this. But basically, that's what it looks like inside there. And it's got all the lights off right now, which is easy to deal with. All right. Basically, in order to turn it on, here's this middle one right here. You just hold it for a second. Boom, it's on. And you get multiple, you get multiple things, brightnesses with it. Basically, this left one right here, the one on the very left, it's on, I think, the lowest setting right now. That's number 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't think you can see much difference between 4 and 5 on the camera, but that's number 5. And let me just unplug, or, well, yeah. Let me just turn off all the lights here. This ghetto thing fixture. I have a cord going up my wall, so it hangs a light bulb off the ceiling. It's totally ghetto. Alright, so let me show you different things you can do on here. Okay, it's on mode 1 basically, where it's just one solid color until you change it. There's the 3 different dials, each one on this specific mode. You can mess with them and mess with the 3 primary colors, and you can mix match them and stuff like that. It's like elementary school stuff that you pretty much learn in school. You mix blue and red, and you get purple, yada yada. Basically, mess with this one. We'll turn this one down. I think all of them are all the way up to get white at the moment. Yeah, so we turn this one down, you get a cyan color. Turn it back to this, you get white, cyan. Let's turn it back up to white. Now let's turn this middle one down all the way. And I think blue and red are mixing. So you get purple. This is actually a lot deeper purple than it looks like on camera, so beware that this is very colorful, very strong color. Now let's turn this one back up, and then let's turn the one on the right all the way down, and we get like a yellowish color. Yeah, yellowish color. Some of them you can turn just slightly, and it'll just barely change it. So now let's start turning down separate ones. The one on the left and middle are all the way up, so let's turn the middle one down, and you get like an orange right here. Keep going, and it goes like beet red. That's like deep red. This is like this is some sweet deep red here. Let's turn this one down. Actually, if you turn them all down, they all just go off. So let's turn this up, turn this back up, turn this back up. Let's see if we, okay, so we got cyan, we got purple, and we got one. Yellow, red. Let's turn this down and then turn the next one up. There's green. It's almost the same amount of brightness as the Bitfinex Alchemy LED strip I had before. This is I think a nicer green. It's not too bright where it's just lighting everything up so much that you see all the dust, which I noticed before. Let's turn this down. Also, I don't know if you're noticing this, but on a certain level, like the fan will actually visually with your eyes. I don't know if it shows up in the camera because of the refresh rate, but if I mess with it, you might be able to see it. Yeah. There we go. I think I messed with it. There we go. It actually has an effect on the so that it just goes away when you have it on a certain. It's pretty cool. Put this camera back over here. Can't see anything, so hopefully I set it down right. Alright. So let's get, there we go. We got blue. Like real blue color. Get some purple, magenta. Let's turn this one up. Go back up to white. Now let's mess with the modes. This is mode 2, which is flashes. Who in their right mind would want this? I don't know. Ask NZXT. And this is mode 3. It just fades in and out. It's a little better. Not quite there yet. And this one just kind of goes between the colors like that. I think it randomizes the colors. I'm not sure. Then mode 5 or whatever the next mode is. This one will just kind of fade between the colors. And you can actually mess with the speed of how fast it flashes through them. So I'm going to turn it down all the way, and it'll slowly fade between the two, or between colors. You can turn it all the way up, and it goes a little faster. See what I mean? Just goes straight through it. I prefer to have it down farther, kind of like pretty much down all the way. I think that's pretty much it. So basically, yeah, I don't recommend using this for the NZXT Hue for mid-range cases, like mid-tower cases, because I actually have the cord going down the side here, all the way along the bottom, up the top, or up the back, and then along the top, and I actually have it going back, like down the front, like across the front. It's actually curving right there. You can probably see the curve a little bit. And it actually goes behind the motherboard back there, like almost all the way. I actually added another fan right there and right there just to complete it. And that cord right there isn't even red. The LED is making it look red. It's actually yellow. It's kind of cool. See? But that is the RGB, the NZXT RGB Hue, and it's a nice piece of work. Even if your case is kind of small, just deal with it really. unless you really have to have it perfect, I would use a full tower, like the 750 or something, a full tower. And otherwise, you could just like kind of like jimmy rig the thing around the thing and then up to the top and yada yada. Just you can figure it out really. But yeah, it is 2 meters long. This is a really long LED strip, but you can see what it does, and it works perfectly because you run it off of a SATA, and you turn on the computer, and that's it. So basically, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.